What is up, everybody? It's HomiesOfMars back again today, or you can call me Ryan or DKI. Yeah, I'm gonna open the door to anything now. I mean, I'll answer to both, or I mean all three. Yeah, not both. Well, anyways, back again today with another comparison guide, and it got really close. Somebody requested Sea Leg and Anatus, and then somebody requested Bane, Serpent, and Plague, and I think there are only 5 different. So at the end of the video, I will talk about Anatus and Sea Leg, but at the very end. But this video is mainly just going to talk about Bane, Serpent, and Plague Poison. Alright, so Plague Poison, pretty crazy because it covers 9 squares, or a square in a game. I'm not actually sure how much a square is, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to throw the poison at the corner of my screen, alright, all the way over there. See that? It came out all the way to here. Alright, let's throw the Bane Serpent in the corner. Alright, so it came out to about here. I'll show you this again. Came out to here. Came out to there. So that's pretty much the same area. So you can tell it comes out like a whole lot more. I mean, because you cannot like actually see how much it does. Because if I would just happen to go over to, let's see, turn center off. If I just shot in the center of the screen, it covers the whole screen. All right, that just shows you how big the Plague Poison is versus the Bane Serpent. All right, on the squares. That's just more of a visual image if you guys haven't seen that. Obviously, Plague just covers like everything. I mean, you can do like a free-for-all tomb and hit all the bosses at the same time if they're like in circles, you know. I believe you can probably hit all the bosses anyways with Bane Serpent, but we're not going to talk about that. Plague Poison really is good for clearing a lot. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, clearing-wise, it doesn't clear anything. It doesn't clear areas efficiently, and what I mean is it takes a long time because it does 500 damage over 15 seconds. So that's a long time. It's almost in my opinion not really worth it. The reason why I have a Plague Poison is because somebody randomly gave me one, so I wouldn't have bought one myself unless they were like, I'm pretty sure they're cheap now. I'm not sure how much they cost, because I'm pretty sure they're still soulbound. I mean, we can check. Yeah, definitely. And it says soulbound on it. So you can't really trade it right now because of the stupid hotfix Kabam's doing. I don't know. I'm going to talk about Kabam later. But again, Plague Poison is... I feel like you can easily play the Assassin properly. I mean, perfectly well without it. I hardly ever see myself using it. The only time that I would use it is if you want to get... like almost, you can't really get soulbound. You have to like use it multiple times for yourself to get soulbound damage on godlands or gods and godlands. I think actually soulbound damage might be, it probably is under 500 damage in godlands. I'm still not 100% sure. I really wish I should have looked at that up before I did this video, but you know, it's again, it takes 15 seconds to do 500 damage. So if you're with a big group and you throw the Plague Poison, it's not going to really matter because you're probably not going to get soulbound any of them once, you know, they get all killed. But you might get lucky. Sometimes people ignore gods, or the range on it is pretty big, so it might hit out gods even further back. But again, I feel like the only thing that I really like about it is the fact it gives me 2 attack, which and it only costs 80 MP, which is pretty nice, and there's a freaking lawnmower outside. But yeah, and Bane Serpent is actually the best poison in my opinion, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say, because yeah, Plague Poison is cool, but you know, Bane Serpent does 900 damage over 7.5 seconds. Yeah, only 5 squares, but and it does cost 110 MP compared to the 80. I mean, if you want to look, I mean, I could do a whole lot with with it only being 80, I can do a whole lot more than I can do with Bane Serpent. With Bane Serpent, I can do 2, and then I have to wait a little bit longer to throw another third poison. But it does a good amount of damage, and you know, it's great for WCs, because with Oryx 2, I think it's like 850 damage to get Soulbound, and with Poison, it ignores armor, so you're gonna do 900 damage over 7.5 seconds, no matter what. Unless he gets invincible. You know, whenever you hit Oryx 2, if he's invincible, if you hit him while he's invincible with the Bane Serpent, then it won't work. But if you hit him right before Oryx 2 goes invincible, or any boss for that matter, the poison will keep damaging him while he's invincible, which is kind of cool. I think that's kind of nice. That's the interesting thing about poison. And yeah, really, guys, the only reason you'd ever want to have Plague Poison is just because it looks cool. Kind of. It kind of looks like somebody threw up in a bottle, but yeah, and it really doesn't matter because they both have a 4% fame bonus, so if you're trying to fame farm by, you know, dying on the character, it doesn't really matter. I'd probably die with Plague Poison just because I think Bane Serpent's more, you know, useful and it's worth more to me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So really, in reality, Bane Serpent, I would always choose Bane Serpent usually over Plague. Plague really, Plague just does, it's just cool because it does has a big range. And if you guys think there's a better way to go about this, you know, if you think that Plague is better than Bane Serpent, go ahead and put in the comment section, because I'm actually kind of interested to see what some of you guys think. But anyways, back to what I was going to say. A guy did request an Atastaff versus Sea Leg, and I don't have an Atastaff, but I do have a Sea Leg, and basically Sea Leg sucks and Atastaff sucks, but they're cool. I mean, with an Atastaff you can shoot duckies, with a Sea Leg you can shoot freaking fried chicken at people, which I think fried chicken's better than ducks. So yeah, Sea Leg wins because it is amazing, and it's a dagger class item, so who doesn't want to throw fried chicken at somebody? I mean, duckies are stupid.